The world of ARMY was again shaken by the news that immediately triggered great curiosity. BTS's V and Jimin names suddenly became trending after claims circulated that HYBE was said to reveal a private conversation between the two. It didn't take long for this rumor to spread quickly on various social media platforms, triggering wild speculation, fan theories, and heated debates among fandoms. However, what exactly happened? Let's discuss everything in a clear and balanced way. Since the beginning of BTS's career, the relationship between Kim Taehyung, V, and Park Jimin has been known to be very close. The two often show warm chemistry, both behind the scenes, live, and in various official content. This closeness is often the subject of heated discussion among ARMYs because of their natural and attentive interactions. Recently, a viral narrative emerged claiming that HYBE leaked private conversations between V and Jimin. In the rumor, it was stated that Jimin almost made a fatal mistake in a certain situation involving communication with Taehyung. But it's important to underline, until now there has been no official statement from HYBE confirming the leak of the BTS members' private conversations. Most of the sources circulating come from old video clips, fan interpretations, or speculative threads on social media. Much of the content is twisted from behind-the-scenes moments or live footage that actually doesn't show the dramatic situation as claimed. Then why could these rumors explode so quickly? The answer is simple. The combination of BTS's global popularity and the emotional dynamics between V and Jimin has always been a topic that has captured a lot of public attention. Their every little gesture, gaze, or light conversation is often analyzed in depth by fans. In some of the clips that have gone viral, Jimin does look nervous or cautious when talking to Taehyung in certain contexts, but more objective observers judge it as a typical friendship dynamic, not an indication of fatal mistakes, as exaggerated. In fact, many ARMYs actually defend both and remind the fandom not to immediately trust the narrative without an official source. They emphasize that BTS has been known to be very professional in maintaining internal communication and public interaction. On the other hand, this phenomenon once again shows how much public attention is paid to every detail of the members' lives. In the fast-paced age of social media, even the slightest piece of context can turn into a dramatic headline in a matter of hours. Interestingly, instead of damaging their image, the virality of this rumor actually reaffirms the strong bond between V and Jimin in the eyes of fans. Many see that even if there is an awkward or tense moment, it shows their human and real relationship. Until now, the official activities of BTS and each member have been running normally without any signs of serious conflict. There is no indication that HYBE is taking any specific steps regarding this issue. So, is it true that there are private conversations that are leaked? Based on the information currently available, there is no valid evidence or official confirmation to support the claim. For ARMY, this situation is an important reminder to always verify information before believing viral rumors, especially when it comes to idol privacy. One thing is for sure, whenever V and Jimin's names appear in one headline, the internet almost always reacts big. And apparently, this time is no different. But the story doesn't stop there. A few hours after these rumors began to heat up, the ARMY community, which is known to be very meticulous, began conducting independent fact checks. They traced the initial source of the claim, compared the video clips that were circulating, and checked the full context of the allegedly leaked conversation. The results were quite surprising. Many have found that the viral video snippets are actually from old content. Some of them are even footage of a relaxing behind-the-scenes moment that has already been officially aired. In the full version, the interaction between Taehyung and Jimin looks much lighter and full of jokes than the dramatic narrative that is circulating. This is the point where fandom opinion starts to split. A small portion of netizens remained speculating, trying to read Jimin's hidden body language, who is said to look nervous. However, the majority of ARMYs actually consider this expression to be very natural considering Jimin's personality, who is known to be sensitive and perfectionist. It's not the first time Jimin has been seen as extra cautious in public situations on several occasions, and it's more often seen as a form of professionalism, not a sign that he's on the verge of making a fatal mistake. To make the situation even more interesting, some longtime BTS fans recalled a similar moment in the past when simple interactions between members were exaggerated by outsiders. The same pattern seems to be repeated. Small pieces of context, exaggerated interpretations, go viral, then be straightened out by the fandom itself. Amid the frenzied speculation, one thing that has remained consistent is BTS's reputation as a very solid group. For more than a decade of their careers, major internal conflicts were almost never publicly confirmed. Instead, what is often seen is the tacit support, small gestures of attention, and naturally built chemistry. Some fandom analysts even argue that BTS's main strength is not only in their music, but also in the authenticity of the relationship between the members, which feels genuine in the eyes of global fans. Interestingly, until the time of writing, there is no sign of a change in attitude between Taehyung and Jimin in their latest activities. There was no conspicuous distance, no interaction to be avoided, and no official signal from the agency leading to a serious issue. This further reinforces the suspicion that the fatal mistake narrative is most likely just an overdramatization of a piece of a moment that is out of context. This phenomenon is actually not new in the K-pop world. With millions of pairs of eyes constantly observing every detail, even the smallest moment of expression change can quickly turn into the material of a great theory. Especially if it involves two members with strong chemistry like V and Jimin, a combination that almost always triggers high engagement on social media. What should be appreciated is that many armies are now more mature in responding to rumors. Instead of being immediately provoked, they chose to wait for official clarification and prioritize evidence-based analysis. This attitude slowly helps to dampen the excessive panic in the fandom. In the end, until this second, there has been no valid confirmation that HYBE has ever revealed a private conversation between Taehyung and Jimin, let alone related to the much-talked-about fatal mistake. There is one important lesson for all fans. In the viral era like now, not everything that is trending is fact. And for V and Jimin himself, as always, the two continue to move forward with the same professionalism, calm, focused, and remain a duo that has always managed to steal the attention of armies around the world. As the wave of rumors began to subside, many fans began to see the situation from a calmer point of view. Instead of focusing on speculation, attention turns back to the fact that has been consistent. The professional relationship and friendship between V and Jimin has always been strong in various official BTS moments.